We're live.
Okay,
guys.
Hi.
Jeff's in the house.
And we have a dog too. Are we bringing the dog in?
Dog that likes to sit his butt on your face.
He's like we're Facebook first. He's rear butt first.
Mm-hmm.
So he just brings that sucker in.
And it's a heavy ass too.
It's,
I'm surprised.
It's half pit bull, half I hate you.
Yeah.
So
a lot of I hate you.
yeah,
actually.
that's pretty much the name of this dog. Just I hate you all the time.
Yeah.
He slobbered all over you this morning.
So we're getting off track, and I doubt anybody's listening. I don't see anybody on here, but I wanted to jump on a quick live with you guys because I haven't done a live in my group in a little bit. I want to bring Jeff Miller and Helena on right now. So basically, we just want to hop on, talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Obviously, Jeff with agency and all that good stuff. So if you're with us right now, give us a heart, give us a like, let us know that you're here, and let us know where you're viewing this from. So what's up, Brian? What's up, Aaron? You're at Funnel Hacking Live. Watch the speakers, dude. What are you doing?
Hi, Aaron.
Should we put the laptop next to the camera?
We can if we want to do that. Hey, we got 12 viewers. That's sweet.
That's 12 more than we had earlier.
Yeah. So awesome. So Jeff just got. You were listening to a voicemail from.
Oh yeah, so I run car wash ads. I think so I just did a Facebook Live about the first 2 years of your agency. Do not niche. Mm-hmm. You need to be focusing on getting results. Stop buying courses. Stop getting like a whole bunch of like shiny object stuff, and just start getting results.
Right.
The people within neck choking distance. That's your tribe for now. And as it turns out, through a referral, one guy runs a car wash. He's like, Jeff, can you do Facebook ads? Great, perfect. And now he pays me 10 grand per location. And he's going to be launching 50 locations between now and the end of the year. Big fucking deal.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because he goes, you're the only marketer I've ever worked with that notifies me when we get a lead, notifies me when I get a phone call, reviews those phone calls, and tells me how the staff is fucking up. And when I got a phone call earlier today. Somebody was identified by Facebook as a potential customer. They were within the serviceable zone, saw the ad, clicked on the ad, looked at the landing page, clicked yes, I'm interested, typed in their name, typed in the number, typed in the email, and called. 10 steps they went through.
Yeah.
And the guy called and said, hey, I want my free upgrades. I'm interested in car wash. When can I get started? It's like it worked. It was absolutely beautiful. And like the CEO and I, we text back and forth, and he's like, this is everything he's ever wanted.
Yeah.
So it's like super awesome, and I use Colorado for all that stuff. So
how long have you been working with that car wash?
like 5 months.
That's
it. So like 5 months to go from I think we started like 2K a month, and now we do 10K per location.
Jeez.
At one point he's paid me like 13K a month. Now it's just 10 grand flat rate per location.
Yeah.
That could be a $500,000 contract for the end of the year, which is like absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
And so when I'm chatting with people who are just starting an agency, they think success, and I'm trying to shatter this idea of success for them is 20 customers at 2K each. I go, no. You should have 4 customers that you're constantly upselling, finding new problems, and getting like a 2K customer to 10K.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it's really
they started at how much per month?
$2 grand.
$2 grand per month.
Yeah.
And now they're at 10K per location.
Per location, yeah.
Per location.
Right. And he launches multiple locations per month.
Yeah.
So I will be like the Facebook ads guy for his entire company.
Yeah.
I'm acting like an outsourced chief marketing officer. So when the staff doesn't show up, I'm yelling on the phone. What the hell is going on, general manager?
Mm-hmm.
When I do the sneaky surveys and somebody says I showed up and nobody was there, I'm yelling at him, who's then yelling at other people. So at 10K per location, I am happy to wake up 15 minutes early, review those phone calls, and yell at his people for him. Totally fine with that.
That's crazy.
And
that goes into what we were talking about. We did this little HBO special of like a month and a half ago, where Jeff and I just talked about our entire process for our agencies, and just talked about it for 2 hours. One thing that we brought up is that you need to get people on base before you can hit a grand slam.
Yep.
And starting out with the deal at $2,000, you wouldn't have been able to get that $10,000 deal off the bat. There's no way.
Nope.
So you got to get people on base before just put that $2,000 deal out there with them, be happy with it. And also that transfers over to your cold outreach as well. So when you're sending out cold emails, don't pump it with all your services and overwhelm the, just your objective with a cold email is to pique curiosity and try to get them on a phone call. So take it one step at a time, break it down into little micro goals, and then achieve those, and it will possibly one day
10K customers.
be a 10K customer.
Like, I know if I pitched everything that I do, he'd be like, this is too much, I don't want any of it. I know he needs it. I know he needs like call tracking and appointment scheduling. I know he needs a call center. I know he needs retargeting, but nobody thinks like that. They think I have a problem and I need a solution. So part of like me getting him on base was like, we just want to do one thing. We're gonna try the sucker out. And I've gone through this radio long enough to know that he needs a call center. He doesn't know what he needs one. So like when he says he has a problem of his staff picking up the phone, I go, great, that's a problem. I can solve it using this, blah, 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 blah. It'll cost you X dollars. And I frame all of my upsells like that. You identify a problem, I repeat it, and all it takes is money to get you the solution to the result. And because of that, like, he's the highest dollar and highest margin customer I've ever had. So that type of stuff.
Yep. And everything with any business that you're working with, it comes down to solving a problem that they're experiencing. So with lead generation, there are so many different little things within lead generation helping those businesses that Jeff can help solve his businesses that he's working with those problems. Same thing with messenger bots. There's so many different flows that you can build out for any businesses in general that help them with problems. Onboarding flows, lead generation flows, lead qualification flows, all those different flows that solve different problems that businesses experience. So, but I wanted to introduce Helena. She kills it with webinars. If you guys have any questions about webinars, if you're running them for just for advertisements, or maybe you have a course or anything, what else do you run webinars for?
You can run webinars for anything, really. Like courses, services, products, anything really you can do webinars for. I've seen people with agencies who run webinars to get more clients as well. Tony does that.
Wait, who does that?
Tony
Over. Oh, yeah.
The guy in his house does, he webinared his services.
Yeah, so he created a webinar, then he gets people to fill in the form, and then he follows up on those customers to qualify them and close them, basically.
Very cool.
Yeah, so you can really do webinars for anything. So I do mine in a very specific way. So I've been doing webinars for like the past 3 years. I used to do them live, like once a month or twice a month, and that was like a lot of work. But now it's all automated, and I think the key is that people always like to go to live events, and I find what didn't work was when I automated and just like left it, then actually conversion went down to 0. But the key is with automated webinar to make them look real without making them look real. So there's like
how do you do that?
Yeah, so you do that in a few ways. So one thing I do is, so I use EverWebinar. So one thing I do is like, I don't let them choose their time zone. So I've seen people do that. Like you can do like 10 a.m. any time zone, or like 5 p.m. any time zone. So it's always in Eastern time zone. And that's just because I'm in Eastern time zone. And then so I actually have my VA to actually be live in the chat boxes. Like, so I do 2 webinars a day, and she's actually live in the chat boxes answering questions. So what I find, with any sales process, like people usually ask like a really stupid question. If that question isn't answered right away, then they don't buy. So, and usually the questions are like, do I get lifetime access? Or what is the price of the course, which is like clearly stated, but they still want to ask it, and they want someone to reply instantly, and then bam, they buy like that. So, so when I didn't have anyone in the chat and just let them choose anytime they wanted kind of thing, conversions went down to 0, and then just by adding that one thing, so like right now my auto webinars are converting about 8 to 10%.
Cool,
so,
which is incredible. Yeah.
So my auto webinars convert the same amount as live, so that's pretty cool.
So I know a lot of people in the group want to hire VAs and kind of want to outsource some processes. How did you go about hiring yours? Yeah, so I went on Upworks to hire my VA. She's amazing. And basically, like what I did at first was
I actually just got her to message me on Skype whenever there was someone messaging me on EverWebinar. So I was looking at what was happening on EverWebinar. So, and I also got her to just copy and paste whatever people were saying on EverWebinar into Skype, and I told her what to copy and paste back.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like machine learning almost, but you're like actually teaching her.
VA learning.
VA learning. There we go. Yeah. So so then I told her to like keep a track of everything I'm telling her to say. Yeah. So if someone says that again, then she knows what to say back to them. So for example, one thing that always happens is like people try to ask like more technical questions on the webinar, and I'm just like, hey, look, this is not the free advice chat box, kind of thing. So I just tell my VA, for all those people, just tell them to keep watching the webinar. Done. Yeah. So like it's like 100 problems solved in like one generic.
And did you find that when you said just keep watching the webinar, all of a sudden their questions were answered, or was it really they just wanted to ask a question, they didn't care about the answer?
I think they cared about the answer, but they just wanted it for free.
Gotcha.
Okay. And those people and I've tested this, like I've tried to actually answer the question and see if they actually bought. None of those people ever bought.
Gotcha.
They literally just wanted free advice. So then we just like have one generic answer, like keep watching the webinar. Basically, that's kind of how
interesting. As long as it works.
Yeah, that's kind of like how we outsource that.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And super important to be responsive to people who have questions.
Yeah, so I basically keep the VA in there, like for people who ask questions, like, do you get lifetime access? What is the price? Like, do we really get all these bonuses, kind of thing? And it's actually all pretty much answered in the webinar, but like, people just still want it to be answered live like that, and then like 2 seconds later they buy.
I really want to sell you a chatbot right now. I do. That's another thing that can help out coaches and consultants and people that run webinars is having an FAQ sequence for them that would answer those stupid questions for them. And go ahead.
No, well, the thing is, I think they just crave some sort of human interactions. So some of the students, like, they're just like, oh, we just want to enter our credit card number with someone on the phone, kind of thing. Because like I think that the target market that I'm doing are generally people from 30 to 45. So some of them are a little bit old school. So sometimes you jump on a phone call.
Well, what the bot could do for you is drive them through those FAQ questions, and they can choose which one they want. And then they could have the option of putting in their phone number for you to call them and like close them on the phone if they want to put in their credit card that way, if that's the option. Right. So yeah, buy a chatbot.
We'll see.
Did you want to go through some of these questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Did you want me to do it? Or this is your laptop.
Go ahead, Jeff. Oh, you read them all.
All right, she's going to do it. Just don't take down the camera, right?
I'm going to go through the questions now. Okay, so Beth says hello. Patty says hello.
Hey, Patty.
Hello.
Hi.
Susan says, how was Russell on stage? Anything new? Well, here is a secret. We actually didn't buy tickets.
I did.
Secret. Don't get a ticket.
So we actually just came to hang out in this house. Well, there's like 10 of us in this house right now.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like Johnny, West, and like Aaron and Andrew.
Yeah, seriously, if
and
you guys
dog.
don't have the money to pay for a ticket for a conference, but you live pretty close to that area, just go to that area and like go just outside the conference and interact with everybody. It's a great way to form connections, and that's like 80% of all conferences. That why people go is for the networking portion of it. But with Russell, he's awesome. He's I don't know, he doesn't do any coding. He's not the guy on the back end doing the code. He's the face of ClickFunnels for a reason, because he's super personable. He knows how to talk. He knows how to work the crowd. And it was really awesome seeing him on stage.
Amazing. So Simon says, I like Jeff.
Oh, yeah, Simon, what's up?
Wait, did he say just Jeff?
Yeah,
he doesn't like
He doesn't like the He doesn't like
Simon
the
talks so much shit.
Simon doesn't like me or you.
It's
He
just
just likes
one out
Jeff.
of 3 people.
Whatever, I'm over it.
Okay. Matt says, is there an issue with getting a $500 or $99 group of customers if the plan is to upsell them in a month or two?
That's my strategy. I don't do it. I don't do 99 or 500. I say it's like $2,000 or 2,900, depending upon if I really want their business. And then I know within 2 or 3 months they're going to go from 29 to 39 to 49. Like every customer that I have starts spending more money because I spend every 2 weeks. We spend 30 minutes on the phone.
Right.
I say we sent you 40 customer opportunities. Here's the result of the sneaky survey. Here's other problems that we're seeing. Here's a secret shopping. I can solve this problem. It's going to take you money, but it will be solved. And then they just start moving up and up and up.
Yeah,
Got
you gotta have more services than just Facebook ads.
Yeah.
Like you gotta have the email soap opera sequences on the back end. You've got to be doing the have call rail to track all their calls and making sure that the receptionist is answering all the calls and
Closing the deal.
and closing the deals. Yeah.
We sent 25 phone calls to this bike shop. Only half were picked up. Like, come on. But the interesting part is the boss would not have known. No employee's gonna be like, I didn't pick up the phone 12 times today. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like the value add like that you provide to your clients' customers is a sales marketing program that solves their problem.
And we talk about this. We talk about this all the time. But for people that are new here, do a sneaky survey or go through your funnel that you build out for your client and sign up with a secret name. I think you use Scott Cohen.
I use Scott Cohen, who's a real life friend of mine. So sometimes he gets phone calls, sometimes he doesn't, right? But that's secret shopping. So sneaky survey is
Secret,
that's secret shopping. So sneaky survey is I automatically send a text using ClickSend, like a Zapier integration, to every single lead, and it goes 14 days after they sign up. It takes like a week for them to come in, 2 weeks if they're slow, but 14 days later they get a text from the boss, it's secretly me. Like, hey Alex, this is Jeff with Miller Chiropractic. How was your experience? Did Vanessa get in touch? Did you use her voucher?
Right.
Half the time people respond, and half that time they say nobody contacted me. So immediately I know out of 100 people, there's 25 of them that said, I responded, I'm interested, nobody called me.
Wow.
So I can end up saving that or providing a dollar solution.
Yeah.
That's a sneaky survey.
That's great.
And that's an additional service too.
Correct.
So you could, if somebody started at a lower package, you could upsell them to that sneaky survey. And then also, I know Jeff isn't implementing messenger bots for his clients yet.
We're working through it now, actually. We're working through it. It's a
Yeah, you were kind of disappointed.
big box of growth tools.
That's another thing you can upsell your clients to. So start them out with lead generation, and then upsell them to messenger bots down the line. So just
That's
start it off.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Next comment. I think why are they all about Jeff? Jeff, you.
It's my drink and draw shirt. That's why.
It says, Jeff, you are an inspiration to
Oh,
go
thanks.
out and find really random niche clients.
Yeah, I think that's like the mistake is like saying I only do chiropractors or dentists. I took that stance in the beginning and I flopped 99 times out of 100. But when I just started doing real life business with real life human beings, like all of a sudden it was a rocket ship straight up. Like
Wow.
my best performing accounts are not standard Facebook ads people because I genuinely believe your best Facebook ads customer is not on Facebook right now. Like they have a problem that's solved by Facebook ads.
Right.
So meet them.
Here's the difference between you and other people. God, I'm losing my voice.
Yeah.
But other people like trying to do every niche is Jeff has a process to learn about that niche, doing customer research right off the bat. And you basically have a template for ad copy.
Correct.
And it's just plug and play using the customer research, taking those words that their audience is saying and putting it just in the ad copy. So he has a process to learn very quickly about that niche. What people fail at, like taking on a bunch of different niches, is they waste so much time trying to do so much different shit and not doing what actually works, which is a customer survey. And just taking that language that their target audience is using and using that in ad copies so they resonate with it. So that's very important.
Very cool.
Do customer research. Okay, next question is for you, Andrew.
Congratulations.
I got
That's
one.
a big deal.
Yay.
Do they like me? Do they like me?
No.
Didn't
Tell me
say.
they like me. They
didn't
didn't
say.
say? No. It's neutral. They don't hate me.
It's like, how would you approach a restaurant for a bot? I've got your bot template. How would you sell that?
There's so many things that you can do for restaurants. It's ridiculous. The best thing, I'm going to go into the strategy behind like what you would do for a restaurant. So the very first thing you have to do is build a subscription list. The easiest way to do that and to get a lot of bot subscribers for a restaurant is doing a giveaway. The best giveaway you can do is 3 months of 3 months of entrees for free for one lucky winner. So the lucky winner gets one entree per week for 3 months. And from that winner, the restaurant is actually making money off that person because people do not eat alone and they don't just eat an entree. The winner will come in, they'll get a drink, they'll get an appetizer, they'll bring their friends, their family because they're not eating alone. So the restaurant is actually making money off that giveaway. They're getting a shit ton of bot subscribers. And when every person that hits the button to go into the bot, give them something. So give them a free appetizer or give them discounted alcohol voucher. And then also what people fail with doing is not following up with them. So write out a 3 to 5 day sequence, reminding people that they have that voucher so they actually come in. So do that for a restaurant and they will get so many customers that week. It will be ridiculous. And then you have bot subscribers, which is the biggest part. So let's say you get them 500 bot subscribers in a week. And then every week, every restaurant has like a special on like Wednesday or Friday, whatever. They have a special, broadcast out that special every Wednesday or Friday to the list. And that list is growing every week. So you're getting more and more bot subscribers. It's the like restaurants, just focus on restaurants. You will make so much freaking money. And you can also put the menu in the restaurant, ask them like, hey, can your menu upsell? It's a little bit more complex. Like their paper menu can't upsell. But with a bot, what you can do is say, oh, you want a steak. This red wine pairs very good with that steak. Would you like this red wine too? So a bot can upsell on top of that. A lot of restaurants have, what's it called? The reward like punch cards. You can actually take a bot and replace the rewards punch card. So you give them a poster with a Facebook Messenger code on it. And every time somebody comes in, they scan it. And there's a flow that you can build out that I'm adding to my course now that it counts up how many times that person comes in. So let's say for a coffee shop, they come in 10 times, then they get on their phone, it'll say, hey, you've been here 10 times. Here's your voucher for a free coffee. So that's another awesome thing for a restaurant or coffee shop or whatever. So
cool.
That was a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I think my voice is gone.
You too hard last night. Okay, so another person says, all right, let's go through this. I like Andrew, says Jay.
There you go.
Hey.
One-on-one. High
There
five.
you go.
I guess no one likes me.
Oh, I love you.
Aw, love you too.
That was an awkward.
Yeah, she's like, that's not.
She was so hesitant.
Yeah, she's like, I guess.
No, I love you too. Okay, Matt Kramers.
What's up, Matt?
Matt Kramers.
Matt just recently quit his job. So
Congrats, Matt. Okay, so Matt Kramer says, do any of you work with real estate agents? If so, how much did they start out spending with you? How much are they spending now? And what do you sell to them?
I have two good answers.
Go ahead.
The first one is none. And the reason why none, like, I guess I'm the only person doing Facebook ads that's really bad at real estate agents. My thinking is like you can be good at real estate agent ads and generate leads, but the turnaround time is so long. What is it, like 6 to 9 months to buy a property, that you've got 6 to 9 months hanging by a thread wondering if they're going to pay you next month. So that's like my big frustration.
Sales cycles too.
Yeah,
long.
sales cycles way too long versus like chiropractor, dentists, bike shops, car washes, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
But I do know that a guy named James Cluster is signing real estate retainer deals, but he does it differently. He says the real estate agent pays for ad spend, and then James Cluster gets a percentage if the deal goes through. So it costs him no money.
Mhm.
He just builds the bot, the landing page, the ads, all that stuff. He has like 4 or 5 hours into it and then just runs. The real estate agent is paying. And then if it does convert, he gets a percentage.
Mhm.
I know a guy named Austin Croman, who is apparently like the real estate ad genius. Austin, Croman. And he's just blown out of the park. So Jeff, none. James, yes. Austin, yes. And then there you go.
And Shane Hillier too. Oh shit, my voice.
Oh.
There is a post that Shane commented on in this group, and he goes over like what he does for real estate agents. So he also included the graphic that he uses, like a video that he uses for real estate agents. I think the ad copy and the targeting too. So Matt, I'll tag you in that post. If any of you other guys want to get tagged in that post, the like campaign that you should run for real estate agents, let me know. Just comment down below. Do hashtag
Andrew's voice.
Andrew's voice. Hashtag Andrew's voice and all. Now I'm insecure.
Yeah, that's okay. That's right. Helena loves you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
I'll tag you in that post. Anywho.
All right, what's next?
Okay, Curtis Newton says, can you explain, Jeff,
Yep.
how you perform your customer research? Do you target niche audiences with a survey?
Okay, cool. So I do Facebook ads for local businesses, lead generation. So no e-commerce, no national campaigns. Don't do it. Jeff doesn't do it. If he does national campaigns, it's city by city. So let's just frame that correctly. Like you're asking Jeff, who runs like city campaigns for like, let's just say car wash, right? So before the ad set goes live, I will follow the Ryan Levasque ask method. So Ryan Levasque is a Stanford neurologist. Oh God, is a Stanford neurologist who quit his job and made like $2 million in 12 months. And then his company now does like $10 million and stuff like that.
Yes.
And he says you can get 95% of the way of unlocking somebody's wallet by uncovering the tribal language with 5 questions.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you want to learn? What have you tried? What are you sick and tired of? What's your goal? What do you fear?
Yeah,
Things like
what's
that.
your number one fear?
It's like 5 or 6 questions. And so what I'll do is before I take on any client or customer, I have them pay me first. And then I put that research ad on their wall and I run as engagement ad. And then if I get between 15 and 30 responses, I know this campaign is going to blow everybody out of the water. It's going to be amazing. If I get less than 15 or 30, I don't know.
Well, one thing to add to that is if the client doesn't have a lot of things on their Facebook page, if they have an email list, you can also email the survey. Whereas like I don't have a lot of Facebook engagements, but I have a list of 19,000 people. So, you know, I know more than 30 people is going to respond to that. Next question is, how long have you all been doing marketing? So it'll be 5 years for me and
Awkward.
in June, July-ish. Yeah, so now you're making me feel old.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm young. I'm 25. So I started in.
I'm not that old, by the way.
I started in July. So I did sales right out of college. I did sales for a long time. I'm fairly good at it. So that helped me grow my agency super quick. I feel like if anybody's in sales and they start an agency, like it's one of the, like, especially doing lead generation, it's one of the easiest things you can sell.
I think last December was my 1 year anniversary of officially starting.
Yeah. So we're all
Relatively.
we're relatively new.
And she's got the experience and the good looks.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
She has a
Well,
webinar already.
Yeah, like what is that? She doesn't just makes money during lunch. Okay.
She doesn't work. She just lets her webinar on.
And then makes money.
Well, actually I don't, but I actually do.
I don't work, the VA does. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, next comment from Joseph. I hope I'm saying your name. Joseph Newton. Hey Andrew, I'm speaking with a restaurant.
Sushi. Awesome.
Sushi restaurant.
I love sushi.
And they're saying 500 pounds a month is ridiculous, and I'd have to bring them 100 plus customers a week. What are your thoughts?
Well, they're forcing you to bring 100 plus customers a week. So they're not seeing it as customer lifetime value. Whenever you're selling shit, put it in terms of customer lifetime value. There are calculators out there on the internet that will calculate the customer lifetime value of restaurant customers. So find one of those, calculate it out for them, because they're just thinking, oh, what am I making this month from this or what am I just making this one time from this customer? They're not thinking the long-term game.
Like people coming back, buying more appetizers,
Yeah.
anniversary dinners, stuff like that.
Yeah, referrals, like that's huge. That business owner is just not thinking in that way, and you got to get them thinking that way. And there are restaurant customer lifetime calculators out there. So look that up and sell the customer lifetime value. And then they'll realize, wow, 500 pounds or euros is nothing.
Right.
Nothing. You're worth way more than that. And I would just get paid in sushi. So you could do that too.
Mackenzie Lieberman does that.
She gets paid in food.
Yeah, she gets paid in food. She's like, I'll run your messenger bots. You pay for the ads. You pay me management fee in food. So she gets free food.
If you can eat free all day.
She's got 2 kids. Doesn't pay for food.
That'll pay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great. That's awesome.
Pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Okay, real estate agent, next question's from Kevin. Oh, wait, sorry, I missed one. Jay. Jay says, hey, Jeff.
Hi.
Why did I offer Jeff?
Yay.
Hey, Jeff, can you describe what you're
Jay's
doing?
in my bots course. She's not even-
Can you describe what
I
you're
thought
doing
you
for your
liked me.
Wait, hold on. Go on.
Okay.
Sorry.
Can you describe what you're doing for your car wash clients? What's the lead magnet? What lead magnet are you using? Are you building an email list?
So I don't do lead magnets. I just do direct offers, which is I'm going to give you this for dollars. So I take their best performing, highest margin, their most comfortable with offer. They've been around like in the business for like 2 to 3 years already. So they know what works. So I'm like, I'm not going to tell you what works. You know what works. We're going to take your best performing offer, which is like the deluxe or something like that. We're going to break it apart into Facebook friendly terms. So the big mistake that most small businesses make is they're so used to saying number 2, they forgot about the Big Mac fries and the Coke. They forgot about the ball pit, the drive-through, and money back guarantee. Most people on Facebook don't know what the deluxe is. Nobody knows what the deluxe is, especially when it comes to a car wash.
Mm-hmm.
And McDonald's has spent $1 billion making sure you know what the number 2 has.
Right.
So instead of having that conversation, that friction with the ad, I just say, great, we are going to be doing X, Y, Z and 1, 2, and 3 for $30. Are you in? That's what my ads look like. That's what all my ads look like. They're all direct offers. I don't build the lead magnets or like down your 6-step PDF to like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
No, I need faster turnaround and faster results for people to keep me in because I'm on a month-to-month. Like they don't have to pay you next month if they don't want. So every single lead that I get has been presented, would you like to give us money?
Mm-hmm.
Here's what we're giving you for the money. And as a result, I tend to get fewer leads than everybody else in like my Facebook ads cohort, but I get more phone calls, more walk-ins,
messages.
more conversions.
Right.
Like that's what I care about. So I don't care about like the top part of the funnel. I care about this part of the funnel.
Right.
I meant to do this. So like that's the offer that I go with.
Right.
And so if you've got a car wash, just ask them what's like your best performing offer.
Mhm.
Break it apart, Facebook friendly language.
Right.
Use that offer and get it wrapped in the language that your potential customers use. That customer research,
Yep.
You've got a winner.
Yep. Keep the offer below like $50. Anything above that, it's kind of hard to sell.
I agree.
We agree with that. And where your ad is going to fail is your ad copy and your graphic. Typically not targeting. Target like
All my targeting is everyone within 4 miles. Everybody.
yeah. A lot of people is like, oh, my ad's failing because of targeting. No, it's because your graphic isn't inducing people to stop and stare at it. Like that's all you're going for. A pattern interrupt on Facebook with your graphic, and then with your ad copy, it being powerful and speaking to their target audience to take advantage of that deal. So focus on those 2 things.
Cool. Lots of people writing hashtag Andrew's voice.
Oh, that's adorable. They care.
Okay, next question is from Matt Kramer. He says, so for a newbie, what type of client would you target first and why?
My thinking is you should do business with people within neck choking distance. So real life human beings that you can meet that do real life business with other real life human beings. Your best Facebook ads customers and people best suited to buy your marketing programs don't exist within this screen. And I hope I'm making it this screen. They're not on Facebook already, right?
Mhm.
They are at chambers of commerce. They're at BNI meetings. They're at meetups. They are at industry conferences. They are business owners that have the systems and processes already in place.
Yeah.
You just have to send them stuff, and then their back end will take care of it. So my big realization, my expert secret was, I go to Chamber of Commerce's now. It's amazing. It's where the gold is. Like there's 30 other people that have a lot of money to spend, trying to find the right person to spend it with.
Right.
Amazing, right? I'll go, I'll say hi. They'll say, what do you do? I do Facebook ads that get direct to measure results in ROI. They go, we need that. And there's a guy named Paxton Hale, H-A-L-E. I think it's his last name, Paxton, who was struggling for 6 months trying to do Facebook ads for people already on Facebook, which is what we do when we send messages.
Right.
And I was like, just go to Chamber of Commerce and act like a normal human being. $3,000 a month in 45 minutes.
Wow.
Oh my God, you know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah.
So my approach is do not be Facebook first.
Right.
Be people
client.
First, and then use Facebook ads to fill that void and fill that problem.
That's really good advice.
That's my thinking.
Yeah.
So I want to, yes, BNI Chamber of Commerce, that is an amazing, best way to get clients. Make sure you produce a result first. So don't be afraid to do free work first, but don't do it for too long.
Yep.
Just do one trial, produce one result, and then do not do any more trials. Do not do trials forever.
Yeah.
Do paid trials. So you could do, if people don't feel comfortable paying $1,500 off bet, say, okay, we'll run it for 1 week and we'll do, just pay me $200 plus the ad spend. So just test that out. But also Abby just made a post in the group. I told her about starting a referral program. Abby, if you're on here, thank you so much for that testimonial, but have a referral program. That's the easiest way to get clients. Tell your friends and family about it. Tell them, your friends and family, hey, if you introduce me to a client that closes, then I'll give you $200. Do you want $200? So put that referral program in place for friends and family and for clients that you sign on.
Yep.
Yeah.
I paid 20% right off the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one lady, she introduced a car wash guy to me. 20% ever since day fucking one. Day one. Yeah.
That's worth
Wow.
Yep.
I think they started making their own hashtags. Jeff knows. Actually.
That's funny. That's funny.
It's all about the t-shirts. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a t-shirt.
Drink and draw.
T-shirt sells.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm going down the questions. Andrew's voice again. Oh, okay. John asked, what's the most important thing when you're closing?
Is that to me or to Andrew?
It didn't say.
Andrew, you
So
want to go?
both of you.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
So there's two things.
Can't talk.
So I close two ways. The first is top down and shopping list. A shopping list is like Russell Brunson style, but I put a spin on it. Top down is, okay, so this is literally the last 2 minutes of every pitch meeting I've ever done. So Mr. Johnson, you're probably wondering how much this costs, right? And they go, yeah. I go, well, I'm going to tell you. So when I worked at X company, a program like this cost $250,000 for 6 months. That's what it cost to hire me internally, but nobody cared because they were getting lead sales and ROI. Don't worry, I'm not going to charge you that much. If you were to go to a New York-based Mad Men style agency, they charge you $150K a year and require a 12-month agreement before they even have a conversation with you. I'm not going to charge you that. If you were to go to downtown Miami and pay for someone's penthouse in Biscayne Bay views, they charge you $85,000 and not deliver half of what I'm getting you today. Jeff charges $2,900 a month. That includes ad spend, month to month, no long-term agreement, and I'm the only person you'll ever meet that has a customer opportunity minimum. If I do not get you 30 customer opportunities guaranteed since the day you sign, I will pay your next month's bill for you. And if you don't get 30 customer opportunities that month, I will pay your next month's bill again for you. And that will continue until you get 30 customer opportunities, you fire us, or we fire you. When do you want your leads to start?
Boom.
There you go.
Boom.
Wow. That's a good pitch.
Yeah. And
just
You
dropped the
want to
mic
give me
there.
money? You want to give me money? Anybody?
Just drop the mic
where
there.
he ended was what the business owner wants. He wants those leads in his
Correct.
door. When do you want them? I'm going to wait a couple months. They're not going to say that. So they're going to, let's go right now. So remind them of the benefit of what they're getting from your services. That's how you close.
Yep.
Right.
And that was beautiful.
Right. John says, wow. And And Kevin says fire.
Was it like he spelled fire or just the fire emoji?
No, it's like he spelled
it out.
fire.
Oh, that's impressive. That's a big
And-
deal.
And Tom says boom.
Boom, explosions.
Boom. Yeah. Just drop the mic there. Okay, so
Okay. How many mics are there?
I don't know. We have
A
like
lot.
five.
There's a lot of
Huge.
mics, yeah.
Okay. Julian says, any recommendations for a personal trainer? I'm running a free session with free nutrition plans on a thank you page, but it's not performing well. This is a promo video, by the way.
So this is for,
A personal trainer.
yep, and this is through a funnel. Any recommendations for a personal trainer? I'm running a free session for a nutrition plan on the thank you page, but it's not performing well. What it goes back to, what's your ad copy look like? So I would include that nutrition program in the initial offer and add that to your ad copy. And don't tell them you get a nutrition program. Say nutrition program and tell them what that nutrition program will do for them in the ad copy. So you're telling them what it is and what the benefit is, and list off every single thing that they get with that free session with the personal trainer. Just load that shit up in the ad copy. It'll be so much more powerful. And I hope you're using a video because people respond very, very well for gyms and personal trainers with video.
Sure.
And make sure that it's real. So you can make like a 15-second video of just like somebody working out, or you can chop it up into like a 30-second video of different workouts and stuff. And make sure that you're using those bars. So put it in InShot and have text on the top bar and the bottom bar saying, get your free personal training session or something like that. Put the copy in there.
I think for personal training, before and after photos work really well too.
In
Yeah,
Facebook ad, you can't put it before and after
Oh,
there.
Okay.
For the actual funnel, I do put before and after pictures. Like
Right.
you're not supposed to, but I still do it because
Sometimes Facebook doesn't catch
Facebook
it.
doesn't really check it too
Right.
much.
Yep.
So I still do
Sure.
that. So
How many more questions are we gonna take right now?
let's take a few more.
A few more, okay. Next question is from Nestor, and it says, Jeff, are you doing business in Wellington, West Palm Beach area? I'm looking at going to these B and I areas.
Dude, you should. So I'm in Miami, which is like an hour and a half south if there's traffic. Your goal when you're going to BNI meetings and chamber meetings and meetups and stuff like that isn't to pitch. Your goal is to teach. And that's like a big mistake that everybody makes when they go to these things. They're like, hey, did you want to buy my stuff? Nobody wants to buy your stuff. They want their problem solved. They want their pains alleviated. They want to be moved to their goals. So when you go, you want to be in teaching mode. Oh, how are your Facebook ads doing? Oh, great. So what's your marketing looking like? How many leads have you generated? Okay, great. So here's 3 expert secrets I use every single day to generate over 100 leads, even if I've never used Facebook before. That, by the way, is a presentation I use time and time again. It's super fun. I think I've showed you, right? Yeah.
I think it's in my course.
Perfect, right?
Buy
Buy
his
his course.
course.
So, so when you're going, so I'm in Miami. We've got a little digital studio, but your goal when you're going to these things is to be a normal human being, teach, don't pitch, and provide so much value in the first like 15 minutes of meeting a human being that they go, I want to call this guy. And here's something else that I do. I take their business card. I go, great. Can I just friend you on Facebook right now? And then they go, yeah, I guess so. So I friend them and then I tag them on posts on my wall that line up with exactly what they said. So they get tagged and they start creeping on me on Facebook.
Wow.
They're looking at all my stuff. And I use that as like that's my secret weapon if I really want to like get someone's business.
Yeah.
I tag them on a slide deck I did like 3 months ago because most all businesses have the same problems. And I've got like a slide deck that's like 3 ways to convert over 100 leads without wasting time. So I've tagged my future leads and my previous customers on that after meeting them at Chamber of Commerce or BNI meeting somewhere.
Wow.
So that's like
Wow.
fun stuff, but that's later on.
Wow.
Thumbs up.
Wow.
Is
And
this-
then people are like, okay.
Is
So,
this chapstick?
all right, let's see.
Yeah, it is. Oh, and also if you get their business card, that's
That was
That was essential. That was very essential. If if you guys have the Scannable app, you can scan their business card and add them on LinkedIn right away too. I like the Scannable app. So.
Kevin says Andrew's course is good stuff.
Yay,
course.
thanks.
The high fives are fire. Jeff, love the change.
Oh, you were ready.
Awkward. Wow, that was uncomfortable. Everyone's seeing that.
Shit.
That's weird.
I might have to take down this live.
Just turn it
I
off
might
right
have
now.
to take down this live.
Everybody saw that. That's uncomfortable.
That was, yeah, okay.
So this is chapstick, huh?
Yeah, Chap.
Okay, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Slowik? What? Slowik?
Whatever.
Okay,
Slowik.
says, hey Jeff,
Hi.
I just got accepted into your butt cooking.
Agency scaling secrets.
Join the group.
That's awesome, dude. Thanks.
Join the group. Kevin says, Jeff, do you mind if I paraphrase your content, laugh out loud?
Yes, you should. My philosophy is always use the same ingredients, bake your own cake. If you took my stuff, copied and steal it, you're not going to get your result because it doesn't fit your Jeffness. It doesn't fit your Jeff. It doesn't fit your Jeffness. Like you gotta have like your own, the way you bake your own cake. Like use the ingredients that I'm doing. Use the ingredients that I'm using. Use the expert secrets, the philosophies and strategies, and make it your own. And just run with it, make $1 million, and give me a
Identify the elements that work and don't change those.
Yep.
I feel like people change way too much shit when I give them the magic formula. It's like, no.
Oh, this is working for you. Let me draw something totally different and ruin it. Yeah.
It's like, don't do that.
Yeah. So yes, but make it your own.
Yeah, I think I finally got a question for me. Just above a little Helena. I don't know what that question is, but thanks, Matt.
It's not that.
I don't know.
You were mentioned.
Yay! Okay, here's another question for Jeff.
Hi.
It's from Matt again. And Matt says, Jeff, love the chamber plan.
Cool.
Going to do it for sure.
Mhm.
For the time I'm waiting until I can speak, though, what type of client would you target for a cold email, LinkedIn, etc., and why?
So your goal should be to target the people that are going to those chamber meetings and approach it like a real human being. So don't like cold email saying like, hey, want to buy my stuff? You can literally send a cold email to people in the chamber meetings like, hey, I'm thinking about going to the chamber meeting. Can we spend 10 minutes on the phone understanding its culture and if it makes sense to take some next steps? Be a human being. And I find when I do that, like when I send those cold emails to chamber members asking about their experience with the chamber and if it makes sense to take some next steps, 95% of the time they respond saying, yes, here's my phone number. You're having a real conversation with a real human being. Then you meet up with them in person and it's like, oh, wow, you're a real human being. You're super cool. And you have a service that I can use to grow my business? Thumbs up. So the answer is do cold email, but don't sell something. Be a real human being. Ask them about their experience.
You're hitting singles before you hit the grand slam.
Yep.
Yeah. Finally, I have a question for me. Helena, what do you do? And
Finally, a question. She doesn't do anything, but
No, I
she
don't
gets
do
$30K a month from doing nothing.
Hey guys, I made
Something
$1,000
like that.
over lunch today.
Put my VA to work.
something like that. No.
No, explain.
Okay, so I started off building courses, and it's not in the IM niche, which is probably why you've never seen me.
Internet marketing.
Yeah, internet marketing. Thank you. And so my courses are all on project management. You can check them out at exampm.com. Yeah, and basically, like my course, I guess like I generally sell lower range priced courses between $200 to $300, and just sell them on auto webinars, and they just go like boom. But I know most of you guys are agency owners, so probably not what.
So she has a webinar that sells a course that helps you pass the project management,
Professional.
the PMP exam.
Yeah.
And it's.
And some other certifications.
Oh, okay, very cool.
Yeah, but they're all in project management niche. But yeah, they're all certifications that project managers in Fortune 500 companies want. So it's like pretty specific niche.
There you go.
So,
And we sell it online at low price points during webinars. So that's like our thing, basically.
Yep. She identified a need. She built a group around it, and then she sold a product that helped them with that problem.
Can you do number 4 while holding the chapstick down?
No, that's why I stopped at 3.
And
There's more to it. I only have this many fingers to use. So.
yeah. So Helena, I worked as a project manager at my 9-to-5 job. I did that too.
What?
So I first started working at IBM when I graduated. Then I went to Apple. Then I went to TD, and I quit my job ever since. And it's awesome. It's awesome.
You're
So-
to Apple.
Yes, I did.
That's,
She's
Yeah.
secretly a big deal.
I know.
Yeah, that's where I got my iPhone from, and for free.
Everyone gets their iPhone from Apple. That's where I got that laptop and those wires.
That's where I got my
Okay.
You guys are killing me. Okay. Okay, now I totally lost my train of thought. Okay. Oh, you're gonna like the next question.
Okay.
How do I increase my Jeffness?
Is that from Jaden?
That is from Jaden. Yes.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I have a webinar about the 3 expert secrets on unlocking your Jeffness. For $9.97, you too could, I don't know. I really don't. It takes a lot of time, effort, energy to figure out your fit in the universe. You have to meet a lot of people. You have to go through a lot of experiences. Traveling helps. Getting fired from the only real job you ever had really helps. Moving back halfway across the country to move back into your parents' spare bedroom really helps. You gotta find your fit in the universe. And that comes from being like socially exuberant. That comes from meeting an F ton of people. That comes from stepping outside of your comfort zone and meeting with a whole lot of different cultures. And then you find your puzzle piece into the world. I'm still finding mine, but I feel pretty confident where I am now. So there's like no short answer. You just gotta move forward.
I moved back in with my parents too.
Yay! No?
You don't get one.
Did you move back in with your parents?
Well, no, but
Wait,
Take back.
did you get your iPhone from Apple?
yes.
Is that where they get iPhones from?
Is that where iPhones come from?
That's where apples come from. All sorts of fruit.
Exactly.
Yeah, Jaden, so like the short answer is if I could show you, I would, but I don't know how. I just know that like I'm finding and found my own Jeffness. Yeah.
Just be
Yeah.
Or your own Jadenness is probably the better term.
Yeah, I think you just have to like, I don't know. I think Steve Jobs said something about that, like, you know.
You said find your Jeffness?
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. I forgot. I mean, I'm paraphrasing at this point, but something like, shit, like, never mind. I forgot what he said now.
That was a great
He said
quote.
his quote was shit, never mind.
I'm sure he said that at some point in his life.
Shit, never mind.
Yeah, then this is live. Oh well.
I mean, I would say strive towards a goal and you experience so many things along that path and then you become you.
Yeah, there you go.
You're close.
That was
closer
way
to
more
it.
eloquent than what I was going to say.
Well, keep in mind the same guy missed a high five like 6 minutes ago. So
I'm also another guy.
no, he did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're like
Oh, you were talking about me.
awkward.
We tried.
All right, what's next?
Okay.
Hi, Jaden. Yeah.
This is, okay, Jaden says this is deeper and more insightful than I thought. Thanks, Jeff.
You're welcome.
Next question is from EJ. He says, appreciate you guys. I have a-
EJ, what's up, man?
High five.
He says, I have a monthly service on Facebook ads, 1 giveaway campaign, 3 to 5 broadcasts every week, and 2 new growth tools per week. I don't see the question. Okay.
I got a comment on that though.
Okay.
He's using the wrong tribal language. So he's talking Facebook
Okay.
talk
Mhm.
to Facebook people.
Mhm.
So the way we compare ourselves is like cost per lead or messenger bots
Mhm.
or landing pages or like A/B testing, right?
Mhm.
Our customers do not talk that language. Our customers talk leads, sales, ROI, phone calls, walk-ins.
Mhm.
So if he's selling that to someone that speaks something other than that, he's going to fail.
Right.
His goal should be maybe that's like how he's communicating to us,
Right.
but my suspicion is that's how he's communicating to his customers.
Right.
When he's communicating to his customers, he needs to not use that language
Right.
and instead talk about lead, sales, and ROI.
Yeah.
We just happen to be using messenger bots
Yeah.
to
To
be doing that.
communicating a message.
Correct.
Yeah, that's really good advice. Matt says, Jeff,
Hi.
your sales approach seems like soft selling approach. Andrew and Helena, do you use similar approaches or more hard sell approaches? So I follow I kind of like came up with, I think it's a combination of things. So I mostly sell during webinars, so I don't like really go to people and sell to them face to face because the products I'm selling are such a lower range that I don't really need to do that. How do I sell? So I looked at a lot of different webinars and kind of just came up with my own thing. So if you want to see how I close, you can just join my webinar and see how I close. The website is exampm.com. And so people that I follow for webinars, I looked at Lewis House, Alex Becker, Amy Porterfield. She's a bit less known, but Jessica Jobs. She also has a pretty good webinar, JOBES.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just like Steve, but
with the E.
Yeah. Okay. I got it.
Steve with a yeah.
Jobies. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So basically, just look at how other people are closing, and just don't be afraid of selling. I used to keep my sales page pitches 15 minutes. Now it's 30-minute pitch. So it's 1 hour of content and half an hour of pitch, and that actually conversion went up 50%, and I actually increased the pitch. So just don't be afraid to sell. I think that would be the number one thing. Show a lot of testimonials. You have to get their bullshit meter down, kind of thing. Yeah.
Interesting.
I would just focus on building a relationship and showing as much value as I can to my customers, especially with the proposal, and then they want to buy. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Okay, last question for Jeff, but he disappeared.
I'm looking for water, but we're all out of that, and we only have
it's in the
vodka.
fridge.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Can you give me one?
Yeah, that's why I'm getting one.
Oh,
It's in the
that's
bottom.
so sweet.
I know, he's getting you water.
Okay, what's the question?
Okay, the question is, Jeff, where did you get your tribal language?
I played baseball.
How did you do that? Did you catch it with your mouth?
It almost hit me.
That's also on film. All right, awesome. All right, what was the question?
The question was, Jeff, where did you get your tribal language approach? And I think this is the last question. So if you guys have more questions, type them in me now, or this is the last question.
So the tribal language, that came up through the natural conversations I have with my customers.
Yeah.
So I've pitched on average twice a week, every week for 18 months, the same program. And so it's the same questions that come up. And so I end up testing different terms and different terminologies and ways to communicate that. And I found that when I say your customer's tribal language, that just fit really well. I've tested your customer's cultural language, the way your customers describe your problems, the way your customers describe their own problems. And one day the word tribal language came out because I was reading Seth Godin's book on tribes. And I was like, oh my God, that's it. And ever since that day, which was 4 months ago, every single person understands the term and the idea and what I'm communicating when I say tribal language.
Right.
Because they have their friends, they all have a certain way of talking. People in the industry have certain ways of talking. People in different cities have certain ways of talking. And it makes total sense to be people in Texas don't talk the same way in New York, so you can't run an ad in Texas the same way you would in New York, right? People just talk different. Right. So you got to figure out that tribal language, use that to gift draft your offer, and it just works. So the short of the answer is I read a book, and I just stole it. Yeah.
He just repackaged Seth Godin's ideas.
Yay.
Yay.
Read books. Books are
EJ says you should drink hot water and lemon.
Oh, thank you.
And
so the opposite of what you drink now.
It's really cold.
That's cold water, not hot lemon.
Okay, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. One last question. Do I just repeat the same services every month?
Is he asking me?
I don't know.
Okay, so do you repeat the same? So your goal is to provide, at a very high level, so much value to your client and customer, and in the way they want to receive it and perceive it, that they pay you every single month at an increasing rate. That is sometimes different processes and programs. Sometimes that's different things or different products. My standard package is it's 7 steps to a high performing digital marketing campaign, and Facebook ads are the gas for that program. Yeah. Sometimes, month 2, there's too many leads. So I actually turn down the Facebook ads and build out a call center.
Mhm.
Sometimes that's reworking the soap opera sequence. No matter what, though, my customer doesn't care. That's my stuff. All I have to do is generate lead sales and ROI. And then I play with these dials and dashboards and this lever, kind of like you're shifting up and down. Like, no coach cares if your driver is in first gear or second gear. They care how fast you're going. So it's up to you to navigate around those turns. It's up to you to pass correctly on the left or the right, or accelerate when you have to. That's a you thing. And very often I find myself going, no, I have to turn down Facebook ads, get 30 customer opportunities, and turn on the phone call returns or sneaky surveys or something like that.
Yep.
Awesome, guys. I don't think there's any more questions.
If there are, too bad.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for being so engaged. Sorry about my voice. Jeff,
Hi.
thank you. Elena, thank you. And we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye. You know,
No, you have to push the.
guys. And Brock.
yep. Right